Another thing I want to warn you is that it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. First of all, invest in yourself. That's the first step. Go and invest in yourself. Read. Go to audible.com. Go to amazon.com. Read books all the time. At audible.com, you can download business books. You can listen to them in the car while you're driving around. You can learn more stuff about what you're doing. It's just absolutely amazing. All the information is out there. Second of all, invest in your business. As I said earlier, you don't need a faster car. Maybe you need a better website. Maybe you need a logo or a business card. Maybe you need an online accounting system. But invest some money into your business. And then invest in your staff. And everyone always says this to me. Say, Mike, what if I train my staff and then they leave? Right. Or what if you don't train them and God forbid they decide to stay? Okay. Don't you think that's a lot worse? Don't you think a lot more damage? Once upon a time, before I stood up here before all of you, I worked for a guy. As it happens, that guy's name is Ben Malta. He's the guy that started the mug and bean concept. I'd like to think that he's standing somewhere today, and when he hears my name on the radio or he sees me in the newspaper, he thinks to himself, I helped that guy get to where he is today. And he doesn't sit there and think, I can't believe I wasted all that time training him. Be proud of your staff. If they move on to bigger things and better things, so be it. They move on to bigger and better things. You don't have to worry about it. Just be proud of them, train them. They can only help your business right now. There can be nothing worse than poorly trained staff. You've all been subject to it. It's funny as small businesses, we know exactly what it is that we hate in other small businesses. But when we look at ours, it's not a problem. Customer phones you to complain, you put down the phone, you go, what is he complaining about? Invest in your staff and train them. And then finally, invest in your families. They've earned it. They need your time. They need your recognition. They need your support. Ladies, close your ears 1 second. Gentlemen, when you get home from work this afternoon, tell your wife about your day. Okay. She does want to know. I don't know why, but she does want to know. And then get started now. The best time to have started all of this was always last year. It was always last year. The second best time is actually today. Not tomorrow or 1 week from now. Get started right now. The way to start, first of all, make yourself a wish list. Keep a journal of your activities. When you get home from an appointment, first thing you do, in a book, write down exactly how the appointment went. How you felt you performed. What questions were you asked that you couldn't answer? So that next time the guy asks you the same question, no matter how stupid you thought his question was, you're able to answer it. Write these things down in a book. How did my call go? How did my TV advert work? How did my phone call go? Anything you can, write it down, make a journal, and if you're about to start a business, walk around with one of those little black homework diaries. You know those little black homework diaries? And every time you see something, no matter what the business is, write it down. When you walk into, even if you're not in the food industry, you walk into Woolworths and you see something impressive that Woolworths does, write it down. Walk into a restaurant and the waiter talks to you in a particular way, write it down. Because one day you'll go back to that book and it will be your blueprint. Your whole business and marketing plan will be in that little book and you will have written it long before you needed to. Find yourself a mentor. Listen to your conscience. You know more about your business than I do. You know what's wrong with your business. You know what you have to fix. It's about habit. Habit is ordinary people doing extraordinary things all the time. What you do every day in work, that's just ordinary stuff. Do it extraordinarily well. Whatever you do, be the best at it. Make that decision. It's about habits, conscious. And then finally, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. I want you to be back here next year with different problems, with cash flow problems, with staffing problems, with growth problems, with a problem where you come and see me and say, Mike, I don't know what to do because Bidvest wants to buy my business. And they've only offered me 46 million rand. Should I take it? That's the kind of question I want and I want next year. So please, guys, go out there, make a decision. Start off when you get home, write the elevator pitch. It's very, very important to you. Then make yourself more professional. Get social with social media. Seek help fast. The most successful small businesses are those that ask for help the fastest. The not-to-do list, write it, stick to it, keep your feet firmly on the ground, and most importantly, start today. Don't start a week or a month from now, start today. Because you do all that, I can promise you, in there is your 7-step plan. You can make a difference. You can make this business fly. That is what you're going to do.